Hello, Star Citizens. Let's continue this adventure. Got a really cool new aircraft. Spacecraft. Well, we're out here quantum driving to Microtech. Let's see if I can make this a little not so loud. Now just back up from the microphone. Okay, we'll shut that off and we'll continue. So we're going over to Microtech. We just left Port Hollister. And we're in my new machine. So let's run outside and look at it. It is one cool baby. Single seat Explorer. Got a couple guns on it. A couple missiles. It's made for exploring. It's really not for... Now, the really cool thing about this ship is that you can go to sleep in it and log out of the game and come back to the ship. When we get up here, I'll show you some of it. It's got a coffee pot. You can make coffee. Well, one of the things you have to do is you have to stay hydrated. So instead of having to carry water around with you, you can make a cup of coffee, drink it, and that solves your problem. I brought along some munchies, so if we should get to the point where I need some nourishment, I will have it with me. It's a really cool ship inside. I'll give you a tour of it after we land. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to find a planet or a moon. This is a planet where there's green grass, beautiful flowers, trees, and supposedly it's up here ahead. So, the aircraft, the spacecraft, is pretty cool, and it has an ejection seat. You see that eject right there? Well, I accidentally hit that, and that was a wild ride. I was up here where we're going now, and I had landed, and I was gonna wait for it to get sunny out. I landed in a snowstorm, and I was fiddling around like this, looking at these like open exterior, exit, but somehow I hit the eject button. Now I didn't hit that. I hit a keyboard entry. Anyway, was just like a real fighter, man. I just went sailing. But I hit the ground, and I guess I didn't have a parachute because I died. And when you die in this game, you have to go back to bed in the hotel and start over. Which is okay. You just get better and better at flying and searching, and let's get rid of that stuff on the left over there. So my new call sign is HVC, Air Tanker Rescue. The HVC stands for Hyperion Vanguard Corporation. And it's a group of Aussies down in Australia that have a group. And so I joined their group, and well, we're only 1 million kilometers out. We're kind of slowing down now. This is like Star Trek's warp. Like warping. It's pretty cool. You can go a long ways. I think I started out 58 million kilometers. And this is a pretty fast machine, so it didn't take very long to get across here. The reason that my medical thing down in the lower left-hand corner says 98% is I went for a little, I didn't go to the right ramp where my ship was, and so I decided I'd just run off the edge and do an extravehicular activity and fly around. And my landing, I guess, wasn't that cool, and I hurt myself just a little. Now I have a medical pen where I can let me see what's wrong with this. Oh, there it is. So this is Microtech. I think there are four or five planets on this world, and they're basically have been bought by multi-level corporations that have trillions and trillions of dollars, and they've set up these planets and the commodities, and you can do all kinds of stuff. In the beginning, when I didn't know how to land, I got in trouble. So I had a criminal record, and that wasn't very much fun because when you have a criminal record, everybody knows it, and they have a portion of the game called bounty hunting. And they put a little transponder on you so everybody in the world knows exactly where you're at. And you can't go anywhere and land because you have this criminal record. And then the bounty guys, since they know exactly where you are, there are missions in the game. You can haul freight, you can go bounty hunting, you can do all kinds of cool stuff. And anyway, so bounty hunters come and blow your butt out of the sky. And so I finally got in enough trouble that I had to go to prison, which was really a godsend because I spent an hour and 32 minutes in prison, and then when I got out, they weren't running around trying to kill me. So let's do some navigating here. We're looking for... That's a pretty good shot of the world. It's kind of on its side there, but the sun's there. Microtech is here. Hurston is one of the places it's there. ArcCorp is that one. Crusader is another one. And so let's we'll click on that, and then when we go in on it, it has these moons around it. You can do mining missions, do all kinds of cool things. And if you're looking at the screen, you can read what it says about different things. So I'm at Microtech, and I'm looking for a specific location. And I'll share that with you as I find it. I'm looking for a mining location. You can see the locations that are on there. Steuben Mining Facility. You see 22 and 10. Well, I'm looking for 13. And the reason I am is because I'm looking for some green grass, flowers, trees. Oh, there it is right there. Steuben Mining Facility, SMO 13. Let's see if we can navigate straight there. And we can. All right, let's go back. Now, if you look on the screen, you can see a little triangle. It's somewhere there. Whoops, slow her down. Oh, maybe if I hit that key, it would show where it is. Uh-oh. It's blue. No wonder I couldn't find it. So it's right there. All I gotta do is get my pointer on it. And looks like my quantum drive is spooled up. And here we go. Got a bunch of heads-up displays. So we're going to go down here and get some gas, and then if you're looking up here at 12:30, 1 o'clock, you can kind of see that area that's not covered in snow. There it is. Now what I've done is I'm too close to quantum jump, but you can use this feature to show you where you need to go. So I'm 25 kilometers and we're coming down. Like I said, I've been here before a couple times. Another cool thing about this ship, I may have said, is you can go to bed and then exit the game and come back and you're still in your spaceship. That's a really nice feature. And then the coffee pot's a nice feature. So I don't see much grass, but I think it's over there. We'll have to remember where it is. And 10 kilometers. Now we're meters. Oh, I'm going, okay. I'm going a little fast. I'm not sure why it's obstructed. Usually that means it's behind a mountain or something, but you can see the pads right there, so. I've spent a few hours now, so I'm getting so I can actually fly this thing. Oh, there's some trees. Better slow my butt down or I'm gonna crash. Okay. We can also go outside and see what we got. So they've got 2 landing pads here. Remember I told you the last time I was here they were having a big snowstorm, and you can see that they definitely got covered with snow. Better put my landing gear down. Now the cool thing about flying in space is you can stop where you're not even moving. Let's kind of go over here and make an approach from over here. The better part of valor on here is to go slowly. You don't really want to go racing in because you're liable to crash. So I'm on sort of base leg for the pad. I'm still learning how to fly this thing with my mouse. I can also use my joystick. Due to the fact that you can stop in midair, it makes it real easy to... Hey, there's my shadow. Little base to final here. Like I said, I'm getting pretty good. I'll probably crash saying that, so... And I could fly my big ship, my big cargo tanker that I got. This is kind of like a jet ski. You've got to keep, if you pull back the power and slow down too slow, you can't steer. Not looking bad, as I say that and crash. Okay. Oh, there's my shadow. Uh-oh. Well, since we're going to take right back off, it really doesn't matter that I'm going to... How come my gear's not down? I'm glad I looked before we made a interesting... So there I am stopped, and now I'm going to go down if possible. Oh, I wasn't pushing the right button. Okay, let's come back inside. Pretty neat out there. You can see at 1 o'clock over there the mining. I'm not sure what they're mining, but like oil derricks, but little bitty things. So let's get some gas. It's always nice to have gas before you go out, and doesn't cost very much. You can see right here is my, right there are my fuel gauges.
Fuel 100%.
This is the altimeter. The airspeed's right here. It's meters per second. Okay. So now we've got gas, we've got, oh, I was going to show you something. Let's do that now. Let me shut off the power. And let me go over here and get out of my seat. Hopefully I don't hit the ejection button. Give you a little tour of the machine. Now right there is the bathroom. See if I can open the door. I can. Kind of nice. Looks like an airplane bathroom. Now all you gotta do is close it. Now over here is the way you get in the ship. Right there. It almost looks like a aircraft door. Doesn't it? Looks just like an aircraft door. Airliner door. And we can come back here and look at the bed. Got a little clock there. Got a place to stow your rifles. Some wine glasses. This is a luxury ship. Here's my coffee pot, my stereo, my ice box, my sink. I can cook food here. Let's look upside. It's got this really cool There's my intake for my engine. But it's got this really cool sun deck. I mean, not, viewport. The whole roof looks really cool in space. Pretty darn neat. It's got a television there. You can see all of your stuff right there on the screen. Let's go back up and get in the seat. I still want to go over and find the green grass and the flowers. They sure aren't here. Let's fire this baby back up. Okay, so we can go. So let's put our gear up and aim forward, and we're going. Looks like it's snowing again. Uh-oh. There we go. What we're going to do is head up where we can see. Let's make a little turn over here. Remember when we were coming in for the landing up at the whatever, whoa. Right over this way there's some, not so much snow. That's a pretty good speed. Let's go down here and see what we can find down here. I saw some guys did a video. They were out here looking for the nice green grass too. And one of the places that they went was over here by a mountain, so you can see that snow-capped mountain. So let's head down this way and see what's down here. I'm not sure what all those unless somebody's shooting at me. Yeah, I don't see any targets in my I got a bunch of heads-up displays. You can see them kind of around here. Well, there's some green trees under me. Let's see what we can do about finding green grass. So there's all kinds of exploration. They've got vehicles that you can drive around. You can do one-on-one fighting on the ground, in the air. Just amazing what they've got in this game. Actually, if I slow down here and go over here to this, that's what I said. It's really cool that you can come to a stop. I'm eyeing this flat thing out in front of me. I may go over there and see if I can land right there. Guess better put my gear down. Going down? Yep. And you can go around and look at the whole machine and from different angles, and I'm getting kind of brave now, so So we're aiming for this spot right here. Oh, I see some green. I see some orange. We may have found it. There's my shadow. Oh. Put on the brakes there and stopped. Kind of like Neil Armstrong coming in trying to land. So cool, I can stop and go straight down. Looks like we're getting a little bit of ground. All right, we're here. Let's shut the power off. Now I think maybe we can get out of here without my spacesuit on. Whoops. If you look at me, I've got my helmet on, so that'll be fine. Let's go over here and hit get out of the seat. And then we can go up here to the door. Exit the ship. There's the ladder, and here we go. Oh, look at the dandelions and everything. All right. Now the suit that I've got on is good to -30, and it's only -2. So we're doing good. Let's look at the makeup of the air out here. 7820, looks like it is pretty good. It looks like I could take off my helmet. So let's try that. See what happens. Hey, there I am. Look at that ship. Isn't that pretty? What we've got on is really red, and the ship is really red, but it doesn't look so red with all this fauna. So you can either be first person looking like this, or you can be that, and then you can see the whole person. Which is kind of fun if you can be like that and walk around. So, oops, wasn't hitting the right buttons. Isn't this cool? You can jump. You can do all kinds of stuff. You can run. Let's climb up here if we can. Yep. Let's see, we can look around. Pretty slick. Well, that's what I wanted to do, was see this, because everything I had seen so far was ice and snow. Getting steeper and steeper. I hope she can walk good, like down hills. Looks like she's doing okay. Oh, this is beautiful. So like I say, you can do all kinds of one-on-one fighting and drive, you can do ground campaigns. And I better be careful and I don't want to get lost. Because oh, I'm looking the wrong way. See, now I can't see my ship. Oh, oh, well, that's great. It's only 266 meters away. Now, what's really cool about this game is it's multiplayer. So you can get your friends and you can go riding in their ships. I've got a couple ships that hold 8 crew members. So I could have 8 friends go with me and do all kinds of dastardly deeds or oh, let me show you. She needs to take a rest anyway. So if you haven't seen this, okay, there's this ship. Get a look at it. Find out all kinds of information about it. This is my Cuddy Black. This is a cargo, a little bit of a fighter. It's got side doors and a back ramp. You can haul cargo. The engines go. Let me. I don't know why she's breathing so hard. Let's see what's going on. I guess it's okay. Let's see, the atmosphere is 103. Looks like it's composed of almost like Earth. Nitrogen, oxygen, argon. I don't know whether that's good for you or not. Well, let's put the helmet back on. Sorry. Let's see if she breathes better with the helmet on. I don't see no helmet. I don't know what the deal is with the helmet. See if we can put it on this way. Look at these fancy sunglasses. I wonder if it changes your vision. Let's look and see if it does. I don't think it looks any different. It's still only 2 degrees Celsius. I guess that's kind of cold out, but in the lower left-hand corner, you can see my hydration is 94%. My food's 100%. I still got 98% on my medical. I could fix that with a med pen, but I don't think that's really enough to worry about. Let's go back and look at that helmet. There it is. Save my changes. Changes pending. Hey, I got it on now. Very good. Yeah, I don't hear her breathing so hard, so must be okay now. Slowing down going up those hills. Uh-oh. I wondered what would happen if we did that. I guess we need to make sure we have a way to go. Well, seems to be doing good. Hey, we're going right towards the ship. That's good. Now I've got my suit on, so like I said, it's good down to minus 30 C, so there she is. I shut it off. I don't know why that blue color is still on there. Looks like they're still running to me. Isn't that pretty? You can see my missiles there, and now those are energy guns. They don't shoot bullets, so you have an unlimited supply of ammo. Cool lights on the front. That's a tractor beam, but it doesn't work yet. Let's back up here. Trying to find the opening. Oh, must be right there. Yep, that's where the ladder is. Open the door. You don't have to get in yet. No. I guess you have to enter ship to get the ladder to come out. Door closes automatically. Pretty nice. Well, let's look and see. Maybe we can do a little flight around the area. Again, it's got several up in this corner are targets if there's bad guys. Over here, I'm not exactly sure what that must be. Engine instruments or something. Here is the engine instruments. This is the shields and the navigation in the middle. Again, targets. This is another indication of shields. You got a lot of repeaters here. Let's turn the engines on. Let's see if she'll go fly. Yeah, there she goes. Put my gear up and I'm gonna fly with my joystick now, so let's see where we end up here. Gotta remember what control does what. The yaw is on the joystick like the rudder is the banking. Remember, this is 6 axes, so it's a little bit fun to figure out what you're doing. So I guess we can go faster. Hope I didn't hit the ground. Pretty cool terrain. Like I said, there are 4 or 5 planets and at least 3 or 4 moons around every planet, and all kinds of things to do. We're just kind of circling around here and coming back to the grass. Now where it's flatter, I can probably get down here and go faster and not be totally worried about crashing. I probably ought to be worried about crashing though. Can't believe they made all these worlds and everything. Better be careful flying through them trees. Let's look back inside and see how, if we get any damage or anything. Well, that was pretty cool. So let's go up. We'll get some altitude. So as you can see on the heads-up display, we're climbing at about 45-degree angle. We're 6,500 meters up. It's kind of like MSL. 314 meters per second. Now we're kind of up in the... Oh, little contrails there. All right. A loop. Now I'm flying it with the mouse. And the keyboard. Smoother with the joystick. Better not be a smart ass. You're liable to crash. Now, I don't know what those blue lines are. I hope that's not some guy trying to shoot us down. That's the problem with this game. You never know when there's somebody out here trying to do you in. You'd think those wings on this thing would unfold, but they don't. Makes more noise when it gets close to the ground, huh? Better watch what I'm doing here. It's got a really high roll rate. Uh-oh. So my hydrogen fuel is down to 50%. That's because I've been doing all this maneuvering. So let's go up here and see if we can find our way back to where we took off from the station. We're climbing up pretty good. Let's see if we can... Oh, that's a better shot of the... There's Microtech where we are. There's ArcCorp. There's Crusader. There's Hurston. And that looks like all. And then, like I said, each one of them has a bunch of moons. There's an asteroid belt where you can mine for all kinds of metals. And there's these little asteroid places. And... just, you can spend your whole life here. So there's Microtech with its moons. And we are right here where we... so we're looking for that 13 again. Oh, I see it. So let's see if we can... Hey, there it is. So now we can go back here. Now I'm not sure why it's red, but... there it is. Well, it looks like we can go to it now. Let's use our hyperdrive and zap over there. There it is. Okay, so we're going to hyperdrive over there. I don't like that picture. Whoop, that's it. And now I'm back in bed at Port Hollister. That's what happens with this game. Now this game is not, it's called an alpha. In other words, it hasn't been released as a released game, even though they've been working on it for like 10 or 12 years. So we're back in bed. Get up. There he is. Well, that was kind of fun. Let's end this 56-minute stream now. As always, fly safely. I'm glad you joined me this evening. It's fun doing Star Citizen. Check it out. Google it. Costs about $45 to get started. That gives you a ship and and allows you to download the game, and then you're basically on your own. There's thousands of YouTube videos and all kinds of stuff on how to do it, but it does take a little bit of practice to get halfway good at it. So what probably happened to me was, because the game is in its alpha state, it's not a finished game, sometimes just things just happen. So something just happened. But you always go back and can start over, and so now I just have to go downstairs and call my ship up and pay a little money to get it, because, you know, it got crashed, and go out and do it some more. Well, again, thanks for joining me. We'll stream again soon. Let me see. No, we won't stream again soon? How come? You don't want to stream? No? Okay, you do want to stream. Oh, this is so funny. Let's see, I can take that helmet off. Probably will work now. Yep, it did come off. Very good. Okay, well, again, I'll see you again soon. You can watch my ending screen if I can figure out how to get it back on. And talk to you later.